Sherry Preston, ABC News.
77 WABC. Rewound.
And there's a whole lot of history going on in this next hour of WABC Rewound. We go back to 10 o'clock in the evening. It was election night, 1968. DJ on duty, Bruce Morrow. WABC, New York.
More music on
77 WABC.
John Tutman. Now 3 minutes after 10 o'clock, that's our election chime time. Who's here in New York City, everybody? It's here. Hey, what's going on with your old lady? Why you going out with someone else's old way, you know? Johnny Taylor, who's making love to your old lady while you are making love? Number 21, my dear cousins, WABC Radio. Time right now. It's 6 minutes after 10 o'clock. Brucey here in New York City. Our WABC Election Center will be on all night, right to the very end of the thing.
Every time you need oil or change oil, add SPP oil treatment.
Most music power. Now for the International Coffee Clutch. Got a problem? I think I do. Sit down. Have some coffee and think it over. What's your problem? Yeah, it seems hard to, to relax and to pay attention, huh? What's wrong? You got this big date and you're not sure where to take it. Sit down, have some coffee, think things over. Coffee, is a big trick. And the preceding think moments are brought to you by Coffee, the Think Trick. Now, when you want to think things over, think them over coffee. Remember, when brewing coffee at home, always start with a clean coffee maker. Make sure she gets washed, Coffee, everybody, the Think Trick. Remember, now, coffee is the original low-calorie drink, too. Brucey in New York for coffee.
We'll hear the votes coming in back in 1968, some reports from ABC News, and, of course, more Bruce Morrow. On the way, the number one tune, 11/5, 1968, here on WABC Rewound.
77 WABC, where the action is.
Questions or comments about the program? Call 1-800-848-WABC. And join the online discussion at www.musicradio77.com.
What's the number one diet pill in America? Xantrex 3. Rapid weight loss, incredible energy, and one amazing super pill. Xantrex 3. At stores nationwide or log on to Xantrex3.com.
The Orchid Man knows termites cause over $2 billion worth of damage annually. That's 63 cents a second. Call 1-800-ORCHID Man and get your free inspection today.
When you look at things side by side, so try this. Put New Promise Buttery Spread side by side with the spread you're currently using. You'll love these facts about New Promise. Promise, with heart health essentials like omega-3 and B vitamins, helps maintain a healthy heart when eaten instead of butter or margarine as part of a healthy diet. Plus, there's only 1.5 grams saturated fat per serving, which is 40% less than regular Smart Balance spread. And New Promise has the creamy, buttery taste people love. In fact, it's our healthiest and tastiest buttery spread yet. So if you want to feed your healthy side and your tasty side, get New Promise Buttery Spread. Promise, taking your health to heart. For exciting offers and heart-healthy recipes, go to PromiseHealthyHeart.com. Is this how you start your day? If you were on a Royal Caribbean cruise vacation, this is how you would start your day. Coming into dock at the missed list over Venice, Italy, or any of the other 150 amazing destinations Royal Caribbean sails to. Whether it's trekking awe-inspiring Alaskan glaciers or to the top of our onboard rock wall, the list of activities are endless, from swimming with dolphins to helicopter tours or just a relaxing trip to the spa on board. So a break from this can lead to this. And
and the most amazing vacation for you. Royal Caribbean International. Get out there. Take your next Caribbean adventure on board a Royal Caribbean cruise. 7-night cruises starting at just $649. Call your Liberty travel agent at 877-LIBERTY to book your cruise today.
Prices are per person, U.S. dollars, based on double occupancy, cruise only. Limited availability and available only on select sailings. Governmental taxes and fees are extra. Certain restrictions apply. U.S. residents only. Ships registered in the Bahamas.
Hello, you've reached the Satellite Emergency Service. We've located your position. How can I help you?
Yeah, I spilled my Diet Pepsi. The whole thing spilled out onto the side of the road. It's empty, and I'm so thirsty.
Okay, Miss Harvey, was the Diet Pepsi full or half empty?
I still had at least 3/4 of it left.
Are you walking or biking?
Biking?
How familiar are you with the area?
Not very.
You're facing southbound?
Yes.
All right, go 1.3 miles. You'll see a dog chasing a mailman. Take a right. There'll be a gas station with a mini-mart on the left-hand side. You'll be able to purchase another Diet Pepsi there.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Is there anything else I can help you with today?
I don't have my wallet on me.
Double check your left pocket. There's some lint and $1 in change.
The Diet Pepsi Satellite Emergency Service provides you with the safety and security no other soft drink can. Subscribe today and enjoy Diet Pepsi wherever you go. Light, crisp, refreshing. Diet Pepsi.
I'm Cheryl Osborne, owner of Casco Contractors, Inc., and I've been an American Express Business Card member since 1997. About 8 months ago, I ordered a custom cabinet from a vendor. It was for one of my best clients, and when it came 9 weeks later, it was all wrong. It was the wrong size. They had painted it a flat black versus a glossy black. I was devastated. I mean, really, my heart dropped. So when I called the vendor, he would not budge. So I then called up American Express and dealt with someone from the Open team. They got all the information from me, all the specifics, and froze the charge. It's nice to know you can just pick up the phone and say, can you please resolve this for me? And then on your behalf, they will do that.
Peace of mind with just one phone call. That's the level of service you get when you work with the Open Small Business Team. To apply for an American Express Business Gold Card and receive a complimentary year of service, call 1-800-NOW-OPEN or visit nowopen.com.
Disputes will not always be resolved in favor of the card member. The $75 annual fee will be waived for the first year. The place to be tomorrow night at 10.
77 WABC.
For the John Baxler Show.
Johnny Donovan. It's weekend where the music is. Saturday, Sunday, WABC.
Reliving this moment's frozen in time here on WABC Rewound, Election Night, 1968.
WABC. Super Hit 1, Hit 1, Hit 1.
everybody. The song is number one again on WABC Radio. Mary Hopkins, you made it number one 6 weeks in the area. Here's your cousin Music on 77. Stand by. I'll be going to Election Central real soon.
WABC, New York.
Don Gardner, Contemporary Radio News at Network Election Headquarters. And our election headquarters makes this projection. Nixon will get the 6th electoral vote for the state of Colorado. Let's look at the very latest returns. Here's Irv Chapman at the tabulating center.
Well, Don, we're spending much more time now in the Eastern Bay here in our tabulation center as these returns come in. But first, a look at the big board with 1/5 of the votes just about counted across the nation. Nixon's still ahead by the same 200,000 votes or so that he's been ahead for the last couple of hours. The total now, Nixon, 6,540,000. Humphrey, 6,340,000. Wallace, 2,895,000. Looking at the states, about a third of the votes are in such states as New Jersey and Maryland. Nixon ahead in both. Very much of a horse race with some of the urban areas still reporting. And before we turn it back, a quick look at the suspense-filled Ohio count. 31% of the precincts in. Humphrey ahead by a single percentage point, 45 to 44. Don?
Recapping the electoral vote on a projection basis, Nixon has 87, Humphrey 57, and Wallace 29. Now, American Contemporary News tonight is making its projections by using both actual vote and a system of key precincts. These projections do not declare a winner or elect any candidate, but rather show who we believe may be the winner of a presidential race and the senatorial and governor's contest in your area.
This is Bob Hart in the WABC Election Center. Incumbent Democratic Senator Abe Ribicoff won re-election. His final margin over Republican May should hover around the 100,000 mark. Hubert Humphrey carried Connecticut's 8 electoral votes. With 80% of the vote counted there, Humphrey leads Nixon in the nutmeg state by 61,000 votes. With a little more than 4% of New York City's election districts reported, Hubert Humphrey leading Republican Richard Nixon with 55,000 votes to Nixon's 25,000. This is Bob Hart in the WABC Election Center.
WABC, New York.
77.
It's 19 and a half minutes after 10 o'clock. It will be 50 degrees and a kind of clear as skies. Mostly cloudy tonight and tomorrow. The chance for a few showers tomorrow afternoon and evening. Lowest tonight around 50 WABC degrees. Hey, you really like love downs, don't you, Mr. Paul? Hey, you're a Pontiac dealer, huh? Hey, answer a question for me. I got a 63 convertible, one of these humdrum cars. What kind of trade-in could I get?
Hey, what's that store?
Let's say if I was to trade it in on a 69 Grand Prix.
Well, that's the...
Boy, would I like to break away in one of them Grand Prix. Ain't that the one with the wraparound airplane cockpit and hidden windshield wipers and all that?
Like most professional people, Pontiac dealers are constantly asked for advice. And because Pontiac dealers are so professional, when it comes to cars, you can rely on them for the best advice in town. Don't take a chance on just any car dealer. There are 50 thoroughly professional Pontiac dealers in New York, Westchester, and Long Island. Take advantage of the one nearest you for a good deal on a great car. Pontiac, the car and the dealer.
Right now, 23.5 minutes, everybody. After 10 o'clock. Brucey, New York City, 50 degrees, kind of clear. WABC, Action Central News, and our election center. They open all through the night and all through the morning. Getting kind of exciting right now, huh? Mostly cloudy tonight and tomorrow. Chance of a few showers tomorrow afternoon and night. Lowest tonight around 50, tomorrow 55 to 60 WABC degrees.
Election night 1968 with Cousin Brucey. We'll continue to hear the votes coming in. On the way, one of the strangest commercials I've ever heard, and more of Bruce Morrow here on WABC Rewound.
Wherever you go with 77 WABC. Go!
Questions or comments about the program? Call 1-800-848-WABC. And join the online discussion at www.musicradio77.com. Coming to the
the National Geographic Channel, an alien world, where the sun never sets, where the plants are animals, and where the most astonishing creatures in the universe have come to life. Tonight, plunge into the depths of outer space and encounter alien predators and their prey in a world scientists believe could exist right now. This is the century for the discovery of extraterrestrial life. Go beyond our solar system. Go beyond science fiction. Go beyond imagination. And make contact. Extraterrestrial. Tonight at 9. Only on the National Geographic Channel. Dare to explore. Check local listings.
It's go time at Toyota's nationwide sales drive with phenomenal selection at every turn. This Memorial Day weekend is the time to get to your Toyota dealer for amazing values on an entire lineup of Toyota cars, trucks, SUVs, and minivans. Don't miss your chance to get in the driver's seat of a true champion, the Toyota Camry, America's #1 selling car. For a limited time only, Camry's available with $1,000 cash back. $1,000. Or lease Camry for just $199 a month for 36 months with $22.69 due at signing, plus taxes, fees, and dealer charges. That's a $199 a month lease on a hot new Camry. No matter which model you choose, there's never been a better time than this Memorial Day weekend to take home a new Toyota. So get to the event today. Toyota's nationwide sales drive. On now, only at your Toyota dealer. Owning the winner's circle. Now that's moving you forward.
Camry claim based on 2004 manufacturer sales data. Call 1-800-79-TOYOTA for lease details. Cashback savings from Toyota Motor Sales USA. Offers on 05 models over 53105.
Listen very, very carefully to Brett Schundler.
When we're choosing governor, I think we ought to look at the record of the candidate.
You know what, Mr. Schundler? We did. In a recent debate, Schundler claimed he didn't support the Newark Ice Hockey Arena.
I led the fight and successfully blocked the Newark Arena.
But according to one of the biggest papers in the nation, Schundler said he supported it because, quote, it was the right thing to do. As mayor of Jersey City, Schundler claimed recently,
we got the spending down.
No, he didn't. According to Jersey City budget, spending went up $84 million. Schundler also claimed,
we got the property taxes down.
Wrong again. Under you, the average tax bill went up $306, according to DCA reports. And listen to this Schundler claim.
Common Cause came to me and asked me to lead the fight to ban the corrupt practice of pay-to-play.
The problem is, one of North Jersey's biggest papers, the Bergen Record, said Schundler was singled out by Common Cause, along with Jim McGreevey, as one of the worst offenders of pay-to-play in New Jersey. Schundler says,
look at our records.
No wonder your campaign's been described by a major newspaper as negative and shallow.
Paper like Forrester for governor.
Hi, I'm Eva Longoria. You know, some women have to guess what a man wants. But I, on the other hand, know exactly what a man really wants. Something that will keep a smile on his face for a very, very long time. Sirius satellite radio, of course. Oh yeah, it's got over 120 channels, including 100% commercial-free music, plus the best news, talk, uncensored comedy, and the most complete sports coverage. It's enough to satisfy any man.
Right now, get a Sirius satellite radio for just $49.99 after a $50 mail-in rebate. It's our lowest price ever. Offer valid for the 6-month prepaid subscription and available for a limited time at participating retailers. Subscriptions sold separately. Terms, conditions, and activation fee apply. Visit Best Buy, Circuit City, Crestfield.com, Radio Shack, or Sirius.com for details. It's more than just radio. It's Sirius satellite radio.
Sirius satellite radio. It's what's on every man's mind.
Hi, this is David Packham with Nordic Track, where we're celebrating Memorial Day in a big way by marking down our treadmills, ellipticals, and incline trainers to $1,200. Here's the best part. Buy today through Memorial Day and take an additional 10% off our lowest sale price on all equipment over $799. Check out our full line of Nordic Track incline trainers. Our X10 incline trainer inclines up to 50 degrees, has a 3-horsepower commercial-grade motor, 37 programs, spans, grip, pulse, upper body resistance, and space saves. And right now, with 10% savings, the X10 can be delivered to your home for $19.99. And with Nordic Track 6 months same as cash OAC, you'll pay 0 interest and make 0 payments for 6 months. So this Memorial Day, come to Nordic Track and save an extra 10% on the treadmill, elliptical, or incline trainer of your dreams. This sale ends Monday, May 30th. Nordic Track is in Bridgewater Mall, Roosevelt Field Mall, and Westchester Mall. We're also on Route 17 in Paramus and in Danbury Square in Danbury. To be connected, dial 800-2BE-FIT.
Wake up tomorrow morning with Curtis and Kubi.
WABC Super Talk. The All-American Go-Go Teams on 77 WABC.
Coming up, Bruce Morrow and more election coverage from 1968, right after we get through this very strange commercial for the monkey movie Head.
This picture has been rated G. Gee whiz. Hey, world premiere engagement starts tomorrow. Greenwich and Cinema Studio Theater, 7th Avenue, West 12th, Broadway, and 67th Street. WABC, New York.
This is Don Gardner, Contemporary Radio News, Network Election Headquarters. Our projection here at Election Headquarters, Humphrey gets the 4 electoral votes of the state of Rhode Island. The race between Nixon and Humphrey in Texas, much too close to call. Humphrey is getting strong support in the farm areas of Texas. Let's see how the rest of the presidential returns are going. Here's Herb Chapman at the tabulating center.
Well, Don, looking first at the big board, 35% of the presidential precincts are in. Both of the top candidates have more than 7 million votes, and Nixon is still narrowly ahead.
Herb, how are the states of Michigan and Pennsylvania shaping up as far as Humphrey is concerned?
Well, looking at these two key industrial states, where Humphrey was thought to have quite a major problem because of the votes that might have gone to George Wallace from the industrial areas, we find that in Michigan, Humphrey is well ahead, 49% to 42. And looking at the profile analysis we have from our analysis desk, Hubert Humphrey, despite the Wallace inroads, succeeded in keeping 52% of the labor vote. On top of that, he won 93% of the Negro vote. In the Detroit area, Humphrey won 2/3 of the vote. The same in Pennsylvania. Humphrey is strong because he's kept the traditional Democratic areas of Pennsylvania Democratic. It's still very much of a horse race in that state, and we're waiting for the big cities to come in.
Good evening. This is John Maher in the WABC Election Center. In the New York presidential returns, with 2% statewide of the votes in and counted so far, Humphrey trails Nixon 51% to 44%. George Wallace, so far here in New York State, has pulled 5%, 0% for Dick Gregory. There are big stakes in the 1968 campaign for the legislature. Control of the Assembly now held by the Democrats, and the power of the Assembly speakership as being sought by 1 Republican and 2 Democrats. This is John Maher at the WABC Election Center.
WABC, New York.
Let the old world make believe.
Radio Job Time right now, my dear cousin. We have coming up right now, where am I? 28.5 minutes before 11 o'clock, my dear friend. You're home and you're alone, right? Could have been a great evening for you, but you wouldn't go to the party because your face is all broke out. Now, I don't blame you for feeling kind of lonely, but it wouldn't make sense, for not to try to clear up those acne troubles. It would make sense to do it. Blackheads with Proper pH. Proper pH was formulated by a pharmacist for his own kids. This guy knew how embarrassed the kids were by acne pimples and blackheads. So you know what? He created this clear, colorless lotion. No one knows using it but you. Try Proper pH. P-R-O-P-A? pH. Cousins, if you are not completely satisfied with results in 3 days, full money and your pimples return. Proper pH, of course, is for you. It works great.
Talk Radio.
Is this the place? This has got to be the place. You know the place? Like Gimbals. Calling all teenage girls. Hello there. Little girls, too. Gimbals has wonderful values on beautiful fur trim coats for you. Cousins, fur trim coats for junior teens, sizes 6 to 14, sizes 3 to 6X, and 7 to 12. Big sister, little sister, too. Will love these adorable coats from Gimbals. All the latest styles, my dear cousins, right? Scarf coats, coats with side closings, like the A-lines, and all girls, big and little, are crazy about Gimbals fur trim. Some natural, some dyed beaver, and natural South African lambie, and rabbit tip dyed, too. That's right. Yep, real fur trim in sizes 6 to 14, 3 to 6X, and 7 to 12. Cousins choose a beautiful fur trim wool tweed with solid color coat at Gimbals. The values are really great. Only $29.99 for sizes 3 to 6X, only $34.99 for sizes 7 to 12, only $47.99 for junior Z sizes. Fur products labeled to show country of origin of imported furs. Big girls, come on to Gimbals, will you? Second floor today. Bring little sister too. Gimbals, cousins. That's the place where everybody digs. Gimbals in all over the area.
WABC, New York.
Partner Contemporary Radio News at Network Election Headquarters. For more projections from Network Election Headquarters on the presidential race, Nixon gets New Mexico 4 electoral votes. It was predicted that it would be close in New Mexico. Nixon gets North Dakota's 4 electoral votes. That was expected. They say that Wallace's appearance in North Dakota cost him votes there. And Nixon will get the 5 electoral votes in Arizona. That's Goldwater country. Wallace will get Louisiana's 10 electoral votes, another southern state going to Wallace.
WABC, New York.
Oh, I wake up in the morning with my hair down and my eyes, and she says hi. And I stumble to the breakfast table while the kids are going off to school goodbye. And she reaches out and takes my hand, squeezes it, and says, how you feeling, and I look across the smiling lips that warm my heart and see my morning sun. And if that's not loving me, then all I gotta say, oh, God didn't make this sweet apple. It don't rain in the apples in the summertime. There's no such thing as rock sweet Disneyland for the goose, no nursery rhyme. God didn't make little green apples. It don't rain in the apples in the summertime. And when myself feeling low, I think about her face aglow.
top story right now is this, and this is just in for the first time. In the tabulations, Hubert Humphrey has taken the lead in the popular vote, with 23% of the precincts reporting as of this moment. Hubert Humphrey now for the first time leads Richard Nixon 7,743,000 votes to Nixon's 7,663. That's for the first time in the tabulations, with 23% of the votes in. Hubert Humphrey leads 7,743,000 to Nixon's 7,663. That's the latest news. I'm Bruce Brown in New York for American Contemporary Radio.
This race continues to tighten nail-biting time here as we listen to Bruce Morrow as it was 11/5/68 election night here on WABC Rewound. Questions or comments about the program? Call 1-800-848-WABC and join the online discussion at www.musicradio77.com.
How can you bounce back fast from tough pain? With Advil Liquid Gel.
Liquid Fast.
Advil Strong. For tough pain, the liquid fast pain relief of Advil Liquid Gels is faster and stronger than extra strength Tylenol.
Liquid Fast.
Advil Strong. They're the only leading brand with real liquid inside, rushing relief right to where you need it, so you can bounce back from pain fast. See for yourself with Advil Liquid Gel.
Liquid Fast.
Advil Strong. Use as directed.
Running a small business means I'm always running around. To say I wear a lot of hats is the understatement of the year, which is why I go to the UPS store. They wear a lot of hats too. They do all my copying, collating, and binding, and print all my presentations. And they do it all fast. Best part, I don't have to wear a bunch of extra hats to get it all done.
For all your document service needs, get it done right at the UPS store. To find a location near you, visit theupsstore.com.
How we measure things really matters. Suppose the thermometer in your oven was broken.
Oh no, the cake burned.
What if every yardstick had a different measure for an inch?
Hey, these two walls aren't even.
How about if your tire gauge just didn't work right?
Watch out!
How we measure things really does matter. That's what's so troubling about the federal government's No Child Left Behind law. The way the law measures our students and schools just doesn't work. Many schools are incorrectly labeled failures when they're actually making real academic progress. We're the American Federation of Teachers, and we believe it's time to fix the No Child Left Behind law. For more information, log on to our website at www.aft.org. No Child Left Behind. Let's get it right. A message from the American Federation of Teachers and its New York affiliates.
Are your windows all worn out? Are your screens ripped? Are bugs coming in? Why not call the most trusted name in the industry, U.S. Window Factory? Now for the first time, beautiful vinyl siding and insulation with a patented exclusive formula will increase the value of your home and save you thousands of dollars in energy bills. U.S. Window offers a full line of beautiful custom-made Energy Star windows, double hung sliders, casements, bays, bows, awning windows, and patio doors. They even have patio doors with internal blinds that'll save you more money. U.S. Window manufactures the best windows in the industry and backs it with a lifetime warranty. U.S. Window Factory has over 75,000 satisfied customers here in the tri-state area. No one can match U.S. Windows experience, quality, and lifetime warranty. If you need quality windows at a fair price, call U.S. Window at 800-525-2969. U.S. Window will give you an energy-saving guarantee in writing, or they'll pay the difference in cost of heating your home. Call 1-800-525-2969. U.S. Window Factory. 100% low interest rate financing available if you qualify. Call U.S. Window Factory at 1-800-525-2969 and tell them WABC sent you.
At Men's Warehouse, we always go the extra mile for our customers. Here's an example.
Hi, this is Tim Besley. I just wanted to tell my story of awesome customer service. I was on a trip and I had a very important interview. I had a mishap with one of the hotels where they did not place my dry cleaning in my luggage. Well, I found this out one evening and my interview was scheduled the next morning. Men's Warehouse was closed at 9:30 is when I got there. You guys stayed open. It was an awesome experience. I interviewed, got the position, wanted to share that with you. Thanks.
Glad it worked out, Tim, and congratulations. 100% wool designer suits starting at just $200. Men's Warehouse. You're going to like the way you look. I guarantee it.
Now in the Empire State Building, the Atlantic Terminal, and Carl Place. For the Men's Warehouse nearest you, call 1-800-776-SUIT.
Life can be shaky at times.
Panasonic digital still cameras have optical image stabilization so your memories will never be shaky again. Panasonic, ideas for life. Available at Ritz Camera, J&R Music World, and Circuit City.
The Super Talk Roundup. 77 WABC.
The home of John Gambling at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
WABC, strike
Giddy up there. Cousin Brucey, WABC election time. We have 10 minutes before 11 o'clock with you, Brucey. 50 degrees, kind of clear skies.
Once a year, we like to remember WABC's music radio heritage, and that's exactly what we're doing by playing actual air checks from the days when WABC was America's #1 music radio station. You just got done listening to Cousin Bruce Morrow from 1968. Happy to say we found a lot of great Cousin Brucey stuff for you this year, and some more is on the way right after our news break here on WABC in New York.
77 WABC.
WABC and listen later tonight at 6 for our first Rewound show. Your chance to win an iPod reloaded with this year's Rewound program, Electronics Expo. WABC, New York.
From ABC News.